And we are back. Avatar, The Last Airbender, Season 2, Episode 6, titled The Blind Bandit. And if you already know, you know what time it is. I'm giddy. It's the episode where we're introduced to Toph Bay Fong. Officially, like we've had this whole spirit thing where we saw that Aang saw her in the future, and that was the person who was going to teach him earthbending because that was the thing he was desperately seeking. Because Katara, covers waterbending, and we'll figure out fire when we get to fire. But right now, Toph Bay Fong's introductory episode. Welcome in, pull up a chair, grab some snacks, and get ready for some sarcasm from the Sarcastic Geek. And as always, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoy the content, and consider subscribing if you really, really love the content. But again, kick back, relax, enjoy yourselves. We're going to have some good old-fashioned fun being introduced to the Earth Kingdom's greatest asset, no offense to Boomy, in Toph Bay Fong, the greatest earthbender there will ever be. Let's engage.
Pricey, but I really do like it.
Then you should get it. You deserve something nice.
I do, don't I?
Is this me? Is this my inner monologue when I'm like on Amazon or Etsy like late at night? Because seriously, take me away from Etsy. I have almost bought. Is that even English? Definitely not. I've almost bought a Targaryen shield and the Dark Sister sword so many times to put on that door. I kid you not. Back to the content.
Who knows? This Master Yu could be the earthbending teacher you've been looking for.
And what? Now I know you ain't picking your ear, smelling that ish, and then just holding that on your finger, not even like discarding it in any direction whatsoever. I know you ain't doing that. Do better. What is with this group and hygiene?
So, are you ready to commit to more lessons? If you pay for the whole year in advance, I'll bump you up to the next belt.
He's not the one.
What was your first clue? The snake oil salesman pitch? Or the fact he treated it like a karate class where you can just bribe your way to getting certain degrees of belts? Because, look, the karate system is all about honor, dedication, training, proper understanding of the arts yourself, and how to fully grow and get better each and every time. Well, I'm not saying there aren't any black belts out there that are bought. I'm saying for the majority, those are earned. This is fishy.
Excuse me, but where is this earthbending tournament exactly?
It's on the island of Nunya. None of your business.
He's got you, Aang. He's got you by the throat. The amount of Nunyas going around back in the day, boy, they could. The Nunyas, that's what she says. And then all of these nut strokes. Dime a dozen, often repeated, always appreciated.
What was I thinking? I don't need a new bag. Why'd you let me buy this?
Also me, with shopper's remorse, because now my wallet's empty. But at the end of the day, it's a nice new accessory for Momo. And at the end of the day, isn't that what Momo deserves?
Because we're going to Earth Rumble 6.
How'd you get them to tell you?
Oh, a girl has her ways.
You know, part of me was like, what did she do? And then I was like, oh yeah, Katara's also a master of ice bending now. And, well, those two had it coming.
Welcome to Earth Rumble 6. I am your host, Shin Fu.
This is just gonna be a bunch of guys chucking rocks at each other, isn't it?
That's what I paid for.
This is giving like UFC, WWE vibes. Like everything's propped up to 11 in terms of like the hype and how they're trying to like build this amazing product. But when you boil it down, it's just simply everything's rigged. Does it even matter?
You may be big, but you ain't bad. The Boulder's gonna win this in a landslide.
This is WWE. That was a Hulk Hogan style promo, brother. What are you gonna do about it? Just kidding. He's dead, and honestly, a lot of people didn't like him. Just turns out he was really good at a promo back in the day. But not so great a person. Hulk Hogan throwing Andre the Giant out of the ring. Colorized. Nope, seriously, it's pretty close, except we all loved Andre. Rest in peace to Andre.
Please to rise for Fire Nation National Anthem. Fire Lord!
All rise for Soviet Russian Fire Nation. Why would... I thought the Fire Nation was supposed to symbolize the United States. Now it's supposed to be Russia? Make up your mind, show. I thought it was really about the West and how America is. Or was. I don't know. It's all very confusing.
No! No, please!
I absolutely could not do that. My kneecaps would shatter out my body. There is no way. I can barely stand up now without it sounding like I'm trying to crack a glow stick. So, nope. No double knee dive like Robin from Teen Titans, where he was trying to kill Slade when he did that, by the way. Batman did not teach him that.
The moment you've all been waiting for. The Boulder versus your champion, the Blind Bandit!
Woo! Toph Fong, let's go! The original gangster. And I swear, if they don't make her blind, or at least appear to be blind, in the Netflix show for the live action, y'all already lost me. Her being blind is one of her greatest character traits. And I'll explain that as the series goes on. It's essential for the character. Let's get to the action.
The Boulder feels conflicted about fighting a young blind girl.
Sounds to me like you're scared, Boulder.
The Boulder's over his conflicted feelings, and now he's ready to bury you in a rock-a-lanche.
Wouldn't it just be an avalanche? Like a rock slide? Like mudslide? Anything? A rock-a-lanche? The meathead, our dumb stereotype, will continue. But again, this show came out early 2000s, and that was the only stereotype that there was pertaining to rather muscly individuals. No brain. No brain in Soviet Russia. Why did I break in Russian accent? Back to the action. I will say how they interpreted or showed us the fact that she was listening and able to interpret the sounds of the earth and the movement via the body. So brilliantly done. Hats off to the team for doing that. Honestly, the minute the Boulder did the splits, I thought she was going to go clean right up Broadway and about have 1,000 years of pain right up there, you know? But I guess she was merciful this go-round, because with Toph, anything's possible.
I'm offering up this sack of gold pieces to anyone who can defeat the Blind Bandit! What? No one dares to face her?
I will.
And I'm not sure the wisdom of this decision. I'm sure you probably win, because you're the main character. But at the end of the day, well, we need the money, I guess. Screw it. Go Aang.
Where'd you go?
Please wait. There you are.
Yeah, I don't think he had that one penciled in as the victory. But again, Aang is Toph's worst nightmare in an actual fight. Being an airbender means you're naturally light on your feet. Heck, you don't even need your feet. You can propel yourself either up in the air, or you can just literally use the air to like suppress how much, pressure you apply when you land. Therefore, all the sounds basically nullified, and she's hearing everything else other than you that is louder than you. So, it was not a fair fight. Will Toph get vengeance? God, I hope so.
Way to go, champ!
Why was Sokka so proud holding the championship belt? And why did you hug that man? You don't even know him. Like, I get being excited, but really? This is what we're doing now? All right, dude, if that's your game.
If we want to find the Blind Bandit, the Earthbending Academy is a good place to start.
Oh, great. You again.
Is Katara dangerous? Like, she's literally standing up for Aang in a very, very aggressive manner. She slapped Sokka, she froze these two, and now she's punking people in public. I like the character growth. I'm just scared for the rest of the world.
In my vision, I saw a girl in a white dress with a pet flying boar. Know anybody like that?
Well, a flying boar is the symbol of the Bei Fong family. They're the richest people in town. Probably the whole world.
Yeah, but they don't have a daughter.
They don't have a daughter? Really? That's an interesting addendum to that rumor. I wonder how they're going to address that.
I got my eye on you.
Water tribe.
Sokka, don't do that. We don't need to be doing this. I'm happy for you, but don't do that.
The blind bandit just fell out of the ring. She must have took a dive and split the money with the kid.
Nobody cheats Shen Fu.
I mean, you hurt yourself. Do we really need other people to do it?
What are you doing here, Twinkle Toes?
How'd you know it was me?
Don't answer to Twinkle Toes. It's not manly.
You're the one whose bag matches his belt.
Got you there. Accessorizing. Now feminine. Like men weren't accessorizing battle armor back in the day. Are you kidding me? We've been accessorizing. Y'all just catching up. I don't think the head movement really helped my cause there. But also notice Sokka was the only one that didn't get a comfortable bush to land in. Back to the action.
Now get out of here, or I'll call the guards.
Look, we all have to do our part to win this war. And yours is to teach Aang earthbending.
Guards! Guards, help!
So she gets to play the I'm so scared card, but also still be the baddest character of the four of them. And that's including Katara's glow up, because she's shining recently and it is a violent streak, but, you know, winning. So I don't need to be doing water tribe at the end, but, you know, Sokka gonna Sokka.
Very good. Excuse me, sir, but you have a visitor. Who thinks they are so important they can just come to my home unannounced? The Avatar, sir. Blow on it. It's too hot for her.
Allow me.
Oh, my.
Oh, one of these stuffy tables. Oh, God. You guys ever have parents who had to, like, go to business functions and you had to pretend to be, you know, higher class, sophisticated, carry yourself, of course, good sir, my lady, all that, you know, prim, proper BS stuff? It's exhausting. I understand that there's levels and echelons in terms of etiquette and decorum when you go higher and higher up in terms of financial evaluations, but is it really necessary? I don't think so.
Then he must be a great earthbender. Probably good enough to teach someone else. Ow!
I guarantee you that was not the foot. For everyone assuming like that was just a hit in the foot, that was a crotch shot. But the fact that the earthbending instructor and her parents, who are also earthbenders, were just kind of like, oh no, we all happen to be not paying attention to this. Wild. Y'all know your daughter is crazy out there. She is a killer. But I guess they haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, I'm sure she's better than you think she is.
That one was probably better than the first one. But the fact Sokka and Katara are both like, huh? What are you doing, Aang? You can literally hear her foot as she hits the ground. Whatever. I guess we'll just keep playing that mastery.
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
Well, shall we move to the living room for dessert then?
Oh, that is one of the funnier things about if you go to the higher class, the upper echelon decorum. When situations like this arise, they do not know how to handle it. They just will try and brush everything aside and run directly from the conflict. It is hilarious to just be as shenaniganous as possible. That is a word now. I made it up. Good luck with that one, AI.
My parents don't understand. They've always treated me like I was helpless.
Is that why you became the blind bandit?
Yeah,
Then why stay here where you're not happy?
they're my parents. Where else am I supposed to go?
So she just needs a constructive outlet for a lot of rage and pent up, my parents don't believe in me situation. And, well, in a traditional sense, I understand being blind isn't the end of the world. We made a lot of strides in our world in helping and enabling the blind, but probably during a time of war and chaos, the last thing you want to do is be like, hey, blind girl, go fight. But turns out this blind girl is the deadliest person in the Earth Kingdom. We need her.
We're being ambushed.
Okay, did they have to show the shot that Toph was too short to see her way out of there? But this is like Aang and Toph's kryptonite at this point in time. Metal. You can't blow your way out of metal using air. And earthbending is for rocks. Somehow metal is just beyond that. It's just too rigid. It's just too tight, I guess, the way of saying it would be. That's what she said. But either way, we've been kidnapped. Send help.
If you want to see your daughter again, bring 500 gold pieces to the arena. It's signed Shin Fu and the Boulder.
I can't believe it. I have the Boulder's autograph!
Right in front of the Morning family. Seriously? Sokka. Read the room.
Now let them go.
What about Aang?
I think the Fire Nation will pay a hefty price for the Avatar.
WWE now crossing overseas. Tickets on sale now. See us at this Friday. The promo was going fine up till I tried figuring out like what day it was going to be on. I have no idea what's going on with it. But turns out they are now selling out the Avatar. So that's great. Let's just bust them out.
Toph, there's too many of them. We need an earthbender. We need you.
My daughter is blind. She is blind and tiny and helpless and fragile. She cannot help you.
Is that any way to discuss your child? She's tiny and blind and helpless. Enable your child. Speak life into your child. Don't be that guy. So unnecessary. Just say she can't help. You don't have to, like, just talk down to her like she's a nobody. That's your daughter, man. Show some respect.
Beat you all before and I'll do it again.
The Boulder takes issue with that comment.
Wait. They're mine.
Yep. We're gonna Aura farm and XP farm. Just like Gandalf in the Mines of Moria. We're gonna steal all the XP from the party for our level up and our glow up. Have fun!
Hit it harder!
That's what she said? I do love how Sokka didn't have the wherewithal to read the room, that the parents are mourning about their child being abducted, but he's able to read the room when Toph is soloing the battle. And he's like, no, respect the 1v everybody. She calls it, let her do her thing. Sokka, your level of stupidity and intelligence needs to be studied. If you weren't yelling, you would have won. Why would you yell when you know your opponent is blind? It doesn't mean they can't hear. But again, these are meathead entertainers. I don't know what I'm expecting, but maybe common sense is just uncommon. KO! We have a champion! Sokka, I think you need to give that belt away, my dude. She's the one.
I know it's probably hard for you to see me this way, but the obedient little helpless blind girl that you think I am just isn't me. I love fighting. I love being an earthbender. And I'm really, really good at it. I know I've kept my life secret from you, but you were keeping me secret from the whole world. You were doing it to protect me. But I'm 12 years old and I've never had a real friend.
You kept your child away from everyone for 12 years? 12. As one of the richest families who I'm sure has to entertain constantly to keep whatever ends of business they have going. 12 years in Azkaban. Just kidding, that's Harry Potter, but 12 years? Seriously?
I hope it doesn't change the way you feel about me.
Of course it doesn't change the way I feel about you, Toph. It's made me realize something.
It has?
Yes, I've let you have far too much freedom. From now on, you will be cared for and guarded 24 hours a day.
How to not parent. 101. Toph Beifong's father, who is considered nameless and honestly is no longer first of his name. Toph is the head of the household. That'll be the end of that discussion. Carry on.
We'll find you a teacher. There are plenty of amazing earthbenders out there.
Not like her.
He gets it. He understands it. Toph is one of one. You're not going to find a better earthbending instructor.
Toph! What are you doing here?
My dad changed his mind.
I don't buy that for 10 seconds. And maybe you can sell me, prime real estate in the middle of a swamp while we're at it. Maybe I'll just go live in Florida. But no, seriously, she just ran away from home.
Okay.
Now we're even. I'll take the belt back. Ow!
Sorry.
I love how Sokka immediately knew it. He was just like, she's still blind. I should have been like, hey, slide near your feet or throw in front of you and let you just kind of sense it and then make your move from there. But instead just airmailing it directly at her is mistake number one.
But I believe you have a common interest. The Avatar has kidnapped my daughter. I want you to do whatever it takes to bring her home.
Oh, so you're not just a bad dad. You're a POS. You don't understand the situation at all. You forced your daughter to leave, and now we're going to hire thugs and, well, I guess a once honorable teacher to be able to go track down a bunch of kids. Good job. And that is Avatar, The Last Airbender Season 2, Episode 6, titled The Blind Bandit. One of my favorite episodes, period. I'm sure you saw how giddy I was throughout it. Being introduced to Toph means this show is going to go from great to excellent. Just like that. Because, obviously, Season 1, incredible. 2 thumbs way up. Season 2, if I had the ability to grow more thumbs on my hand to give it to her, the show, I would do so. This is amazing to be able to cover with you, so thanks so much for watching all the way through. Consider hitting that like button and consider subscribing to the Sarcastic Geek as we're rapidly growing, and we are now on TikTok, where all the shorts that are on the YouTube channel will be over there. It's easier for you. go that one. Otherwise, just stick with this one. It makes no difference to me, really. Just happy to have your support in any way in which I can. Hopefully, I have earned it. I've been the Sarcastic Geek. I'll see you in the next episode.